Lift high the cross, the love of Christ proclaim, till all the world adore his sacred name. This is a great hymn which we sang recently in the Cathedral. Christ's cross is raised high to reveal the love which he showed once for all when he was nailed to that appallingly cruel instrument of Roman execution. Jesus himself spoke about being lifted up. Early in his ministry, a man called Nicodemus came to him by night. He was a rich Jewish leader whom you might have thought had everything in life, status, success, and yet he was clearly missing something. Famously, he got a bit confused when Jesus told him that we need to be born again. What? Enter a second time into your mother's womb? Jesus was talking about the need for spiritual renewal, for spiritual change. Jesus would be lifted up, he said, so that whoever believes in him may have eternal life. For Jesus, his crucifixion was not failure. Rather, it was his victory over all those forces in the world that would seek to put God to death and diminish the flourishing of life. Perhaps you know from experience the sort of things that can prevent us from flourishing in the way that God would wish for us. Perhaps sometimes we have slipped up and are the cause. Perhaps sometimes someone else is. With certain tragedies, no one is to blame. Jesus succeeded in resisting the temptation to give up when life was challenging. Lord, take this cup from me, he famously prayed in the Garden of Gethsemane. But not my will, but your will be done. Through his faithfulness, Jesus succeeded in showing God's limitless love for everyone, even those who might fall short in spectacular ways, but who would be prepared to turn to him. As he could say to the penitent criminal on the cross at the side of him, "Today you will be with me in paradise." Well, Jesus had obviously made some impression on Nicodemus, for it was he who brought costly spices and helped Joseph of Arimathea to lay Jesus' body in the tomb. Like us, Nicodemus must have rejoiced in the fact that the tomb was found empty on that first Easter day. Victorious over sin, Christ now was revealed to be victorious over death also. That opportunity for rebirth, to live the life of heaven in the here and now, became a down-to-earth option for us all on that first Easter morning. We can change for the better. Old failings and disappointments can be put behind us. We can feel more fully alive in new ways. At Easter, the Cathedral choir will lead us in singing, "Thine be the glory, risen conquering Son. Endless is the victory thou o'er death hast won." The offer of heavenly life now for everyone is what we celebrate at this great feast. When it arrives, have a very happy Easter.